Hi everyone, this is Jess, aka Sketch Writer Jess. I've got a reading for you. It's just the 6-card reading, kind of like the one I had on my Instagram feed. It was just text and a picture, but this is a video one, and it'll probably be at least a half hour long. I'm going to be doing a dream interpretation reading. So what that includes is what are people dreaming about, who's dreaming about what. There's usually some kind of lesson to be learned from all of these. So this is a general reading, but as I say, it's for everybody to listen to. Message may or may not resonate with you. It's up to you to decide what to take and what to leave behind. So without further ado, I'm going to get started. Start shuffling the cards. Spirit, what are people's dreams trying to tell them? Okay. Spirit, what is the symbolism in people's dreams? What's on their mind when they're dreaming? Okay. In spirit, what is the truth in these dreams? Who is dreaming? Okay, before we get started, I'm going to show you some crystals that I use. This one is Tiger's Eye. I thought this would be a good grounding crystal. We just had the new moon and it's building up to the waxing moon, so I think of this stone as like being part of the new moon energy. Tiger's Eye is good. It kind of like helps people come up with new ideas. So think of the kind of like the new ideas in your dream, like that come through in your dreams. What are the things that you think about? Maybe think about that as you watch this. You can remember things, and like when you hear things in this reading that resonate, you know, you take those with you. So we've got that, and that will give us, it'll give us where the answer lies, like where the answer begins, so to speak. And this is selenite, and I use this as a reminder, since I am a medium, that this reminds us of the veil between the spirit and the living. And veil is pretty thin right now. People are feeling spirit among us, you know, passed on ancestors, lovers, friends, family, and people are feeling it now more than ever. And it's just spirit is trying to get us to wake up, so to speak, trying to get us to see how we can be the key to the gateway that opens up doors for miracles. So, you know, we have it within us to do that. So that's what this reading is going to be, I think. So that was like a channeled message, I guess, from the angel that'll be joining us. So now I'm going to get into the reading. Change and transition. Oh, interesting. Archangel Azrael. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. The Hanged Man in reverse. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So we could have some earth energy. People dreaming of the forest, that kind of thing. And I was talking about new ideas. So, I mean, it's like new ideas for businesses, maybe. Here we have a tree in the forest. Now, when I see the Hanged Man like this, I leave him upright, because he looks like he's doing a yoga pose. So now we've got to clarify these. Okay, the sun. A joker with this birthday symbol on it is the sun in this deck, and it's upright. That's good. Ah, we have another joker, and he's upright. And these stars mean, I believe this is the Fool. Yeah, this is the Fool. Okay, and that's for the Hanged Man. Oh, that's for the Hanged Man upright. That's interesting. And then we have the Jack of Diamonds, which is, yeah, the Jack of Diamonds, which is the Knight of Pentacles, but it's reversed. That's very cool. That's, somebody's got a mirror moment here. Somebody is dreaming of something, and it's going to unlock something that they've been thinking about for a long time. So this looks like a really positive reading, guys. I'm thinking that whoever is dreaming this dream is masculine of some sort. I'm thinking it's a man. We've got this man, this angel here. Person dreaming could be African American. I go by the ethnicities on the cards. Or they could be Spanish or a mix of both. Just thinking there's something about this guy. He could be, you know, a mix of both. So I'm going to read something from the Angel Prayers book. I only read like a couple sentences. I don't read the whole thing. Let's see who he is first off. He's all about change. Trying to get people to see that change is a natural process of life. You may be faced with the feeling of fear and not knowing what the next stage is, but there are plenty of doors opening and opportunities being presented to you. There we go. Just what I was saying. And it's all in you. It's all in you. You see this guy? He's got the lawnmower here. He's earning his way. He's literally working from the ground up. Whoever I'm reading for, they're thinking of running a business, maybe even a landscape business. Sorry to be so literal like that, but that's what I got. Somebody is doing something with landscapes, and this isn't easy because they had some other business they were working on, and everybody said, oh, you know, why are you leaving it for this? And this guy has decided that he really wants this passion, something that reminds him of the forest. So landscape is what I got, but it could be something else too. It could be anything. So I'll put that back. Let me, this little, that's better. So let's clarify these here. The sun for a change, that's positive. I believe that whoever's dreaming right now, they're able to see the positive in things. I'm pointing to the archangel. Somebody's been praying a lot. They believe in archangels. I'm noticing this tattoo with the bird here. It's like a bird. Something about birds, perhaps. They're seeing birds. They're noticing birds more. Birds coming up to them when they sit in the park. I'd say that could be ancestors coming through. That could be ancestors sending the birds to you, kind of like as a sign, as a reminder of gentleness and kindness in your situation, whoever this is. You know, like maybe you had some hard times, maybe you you had a tough time growing up, perhaps, and now you're finding peace within yourself. You know, you went from this, which was, you know, being hung up on things, maybe even having a past in prison. Usually when I get to Hangman, I think of people that have been in prison. Just that, you know, like, people in prison are hung up, you know, they're caught on their own stuff. They got themselves in there, most of them. They got themselves in there, and they have to figure out how to get out. And I think either you were in prison and you're out now, or, you know, you had your own prison, you had your own mind made up in a way that kept you trapped in something. Let's see what that is. Yeah, we have the Fool. So you did something where you leapt ahead and you didn't think it through. And the Fool is usually considered a good card, but since I'm clarifying here, I feel that you leapt into something that didn't work out the way you thought it was going to. And then, like, you're out of it now, and so you can take a new leap of faith. I'm hearing that your faith is really strong. So you have, like, the ability to jump ahead. To clarify this Knight of Pentacles here. A Knight of Pentacles reversed is kind of like somebody who's quick to do stuff. Somebody who is quick to do things, like perhaps you're like impulsive. And somebody's not taking their time when they really do need to take their time. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, it's like, I think you're in your dreams and you know, like you're learning through your dreams, you need to take your time. See how this guy is holding the pentacle. It's in his hands. Like, the world is in his hands. He knows it's in his hands. He knows he has what he needs to survive. He's thankful for it. Very matter of fact, just standing there saying, this is what I have. This is what I have for you. For you, I don't know who you is. Could be, this is what I have for myself. Now that we're meeting here, we're meeting the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles, which makes for an interesting dynamic here because somebody is facing themselves on something. So let's see what it is. Let's do the tiger's eye up. The mirror moment. Well, I think what we have here is somebody is facing a moment in themselves where they're impulsive and they know that they need to hang back a little bit before accepting new opportunities. They need to be like this lawnmower here. They need to work hard and they need to work slow. They need to cut things down when it's time. Like, you know how grass grows and it gets all overgrown. It started out really nice and short and then like it got all overgrown. Well, that's the time to cut it. I think that's the same in this case. You have to grow before you can release what needs to go away. Okay? There may be things that you're holding on to that you're holding on because you realize you have to hold on to them. They could be things like lyrics, like word lyrics. They could be actual stuff, but I'm getting lyrics here. Like a coin, like a big coin, a star. Somebody who's in the spotlight, maybe. It is like a spotlight. You want the spotlight on you, but you know that there's things that you have to do before you go forward with your plans. What I'm getting here is that the best way to do this is to gather yourself, quiet your mind. You need to be in a state of calm before you make decisions, whoever this is. You could be an earth sign, since I've got the double pentacles here. But to me, I think, you know, we have the sun, the Fool. I'm thinking like Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign. That's why I'm getting like the impulsiveness. Like somebody's impulsive and they know they need to hang back. And there's like things they want to throw out. There's like actual things where they have lyrics. And they're not sure if they want to throw them out. They keep holding on to them. And they're like, oh, I should throw them out because it was about this person who was really horrible. But there are times when you need to hold on to things because they could teach you something. And maybe you haven't learned everything from it yet. That's what your spirit is trying to tell you. That's what your dream is trying to tell you. That could be the dream, actually. Is that somebody has something. They've written something. And they're trying to figure out what to do with it. Yeah, and I come back to this bird here. Maybe you have a tattoo of a bird somewhere on you. I don't know. It's like a phoenix. A phoenix rising from the ashes kind of thing. I get here you might smoke. Something about smoking. Yeah, maybe you need to quit smoking. Change. Something about change. Being safe when you're transitioning from one thing to another is what you need to do. You need to always create your own safe space before you make decisions. And I'm thinking of a visualization here. I'd like to focus on this, okay? This mirror moment. let's say, you know, you're visualizing yourself, you're looking in the mirror, okay? You could even do this waking up, but it might be easier for you if you close your eyes and do it. You're looking at yourself in the mirror, and you just kind of like let your eyes drift off, you know, like you just kind of look ahead, and then you just kind of stop focusing too much. Sort of like focus to the point where you get blurry. Notice the shapes that you see. Notice the colors. Notice if things are fuzzy, how fuzzy things are getting, how blurry they're getting. Once you're there, think about things that need clearing up. Like, what's the first thing that pops into your head when things go blurry? What is the first thing that's like, hey, you got to work on this? Okay. Now you can also do this with like a cup of water. You can take a cup of water and look inside of it, and then kind of like let things go blurry, you know, like just let things go blurry, and then you'll get that insight. Now some people see things when they look in the water, but you don't have to see anything. It's just a method for you to calm down. Even a candle, you know, like with a candle, you could look in a candle. You're a fire sign probably, so like a candle would probably help you focus really well. Again, you focus on the flame, and then you kind of just see the haziness of it. And like the first thing that pops in your head, that's the thing that you need to work on. And you may need to let go of something, but before you can let go of it, you have to learn the lesson, okay? Let me do selenite message. Somebody needs to grow up. Somebody needs to do things on their own. Somebody needs to fight for their way home. Somebody needs to fight. All I'm getting is somebody needs to fight. And now this guy looks like a fighter. It's like whoever I'm talking to, like you thinking of yourself in the corner and somebody's telling you to fight. You know, like you're boxing and like somebody's like saying, hey, you got to get in there and do it. Okay. Trying to think if I can expand on that. I think what I said still goes. You need to fight, but you need to have something to fight with. Like, you need to be able to bring something to the ring with you before you can fight. You have to have your courage, you have to have your body, you have to have like everything where you worked out and made your body ready to fight. I'm hearing that somebody is in the process of losing weight, and they're working out and they're trying to figure out what kind of exercise to do, and I think something like boxing would be good. Even if you just get one of those boxing bag, you know, those punching bags, or like the little ball things that you hang on the ceiling, you know, and you just punch that thing. That's the kind of thing you need, and it'll help you with these mirror moments too, because sometimes you might want to have your mirror moments when you're facing yourself. You know, when you're in a moment where you're punching the bag, and it's like the bag is punching you, and you're understanding something there. Just keep focusing on the sun here. The sun. Like being out in the sun. Like you need to go out in the sun and commune with nature somehow. We have the trees. You know, go out in the forest sometime, hike in the forest. Go see what's out there. In fact, you could be stuck in your mirror moment. Some people do that. They get stuck in trying to let something go. They actually get absorbed in trying to figure something out. And sometimes you have to totally release control before you get the answer you're looking for. And I think that's what I've got for you. Not quite a half hour, but I don't really have much to add to it. I think this is overall a really good positive message, and I hope whoever's watching this, I hope you you try out some kind of meditation of some sort, get into your athletic stuff. So that's what I've got for you. I am gonna set up a listing for dream readings in my shop sometime. I'm gonna say it'll be a couple days from now, but I'm just getting people interested in what I do now on Instagram. I do also have readings on YouTube, and they're more like life path readings, so I will be putting those in the shop as well. And this is Sketchwriter Jess. Take care and blessings. Bye.